you withdraw her, and then she's proven innocent. What do? Then you go back to reinstate her, or what? She's there not by appointment. She went through elections.
Yes, she was voted onto the council.
So what about many government officials who, facing allegations? Somebody has been elected into parliament. Must the person be withdrawn from parliament, and then before the person goes through the court, and if it's proven innocent, then he goes back to parliament or something? People have been mentioning a lot of press conferences. They go about their duties as they continue to prove their innocence, facing the law. Some are in parliament, some are in top positions, but they go about their businesses. Why is Gifty the only subject matter to Raymond? Has Raymond forgotten about the other officials that have been mentioned who are going about their duties?
We are talking about,
even including our former sports minister.
True. I mean, he's in parliament.
He is in parliament.
Yes, and all of that. But we are looking at
his withdrawal from parliament.
We are looking at it. I think
it's very unfair. If you pick on her,
we are not picking on her.
Yeah, but it made a subject, and then put out to the court of public opinion. People phone in and offer the opinion. You understand? They might not necessarily be or comprehend the provisions in the statutes or the law. You understand? So if you do that, then you're subjecting her to the court of public opinion, which I think is very unfair.
All right. Anyway.
You see, Nathan, you see when Mr. Achi goes this way, I will be very shocked.
I'm only,
you see, for somebody who
saying this based on what I just said.
For somebody who has tried to get into parliament, you should know that the laws apply to parliamentarians differently when they have matters before court.
What are you talking about? There's only one law for all Ghanaians.
They enjoy a certain immunity, and you know that.
What?
Immunity whilst they are active?
When they are in active office and such allegations are brought against them.
So you are
there's a certain immunity.
No. If you
that parliamentarians enjoy.
No, so if you base your submission based on one person,
so
I just said that a lot of people have been.
The FA gives to a certain immunity that I don't know.
Please.
That is what
Raymond, I just told you that there are a lot of people who have been mentioned.
Yes.
And the moment you decide to go that way, then the system will be chaotic. That anybody that is mentioned based on mere allegations, then the person must lose his or her job. I don't think the law works that way.
A lot of people have been mentioned, but Madam Gifty Oware concerns football matters and concerns
the organization.
No. I am speaking to a football specific matter.
Oh no, I disagree with
that. She's a member of the ExCo,
and so.
You work with her.
She's no longer a human being.
Oh, come on. You see, because when you move the argument this way,
but what you are saying, when you move the argument this way,
no.
See, why no?
You see, you should be concerned as an ExCo member.
But I'm concerned about all Ghanaians. See, why must I be concerned about only one person?
Fred, I get your point.
Yeah.
But this has come up because we are looking at. I mean, look, this is SportyFM. Our concern is sports. Not that other things don't matter, but this is our core job. So we are saying that looking at this said person and her relationship with the GFA or what she's doing, we are just asking questions. I asked your opinion. You stated your opinion, which is fair. And I think you have the right to say that, okay, you don't agree with this stance. You hold a different opinion. That's equally fair.
Yeah.
But we are not talking about the wider generality of people who have been mentioned. We are just looking at this person in perspective. I think you've stated your point.
I think you need
Raymond
has stated his point. Comparisons in situations.
Yeah.
If this morning you making that call because Mr. X at this institution, it's been dealt with in such a manner.
Yes.
Then you can compare Gifty's situation.
Yes.
But if Gifty is mentioned in a group, or other people are mentioned in a group, or everybody is doing their job, why didn't you single it out? That's the point I'm making. So if this morning you have, like you stated, the examples of those who were mentioned in the same category.
Yes.
That because those people were mentioned, now they've withdrawn them. Then probably I could. Let me say, I don't have facts of the matter.
Okay. But let's proceed.
That is it. But one thing I wanted to establish is that.
Yeah. Nathan, to end it, you see, those allegations are not coming from me or you. They are coming from the Attorney General.
Yeah.
Okay. The lawyer of the state. He made those allegations. I didn't make them. And I'm just saying that, look, if you want to compare allegations made against parliamentarians, criminal or civil, and say nobody has called for them. No, I'm saying nobody has called for them. Nobody has called for them to leave their jobs and all. That cannot be the case, because we all know under the law that parliamentarians enjoy a certain immunity from legal proceedings, whether criminal or civil. We know that. So that doesn't come in at all. We are dealing with an individual here who is one of our stakeholders in the space in which we operate. Sports matters.
Yes.
Football-related matters. She has been elevated to the high level of second vice president of the FA. And again, an ExCo member. Nobody is saying the allegations made against her are true. She would have a day in court. She's innocent until proven guilty, of course.
So why don't we then allow the law to work?
Until then, the FA should protect their reputation, their own reputation, by making sure the ExCo member steps aside, deals with the matters. If she's cleared, she comes back to continue her role. If she fails to clear her name, just imagine, let's assume without admitting, she's not able to clear, and we get into all of that. Do you know the narrative? You get it? I can imagine. Both would have effects on the FA, whichever way it goes.
Fred, so really that was the basis of Raymond's point.
Yeah.
Longest, so that's the summary.
And I was just saying that, so if we begin from that angle, then the system, like I said, will be a bit chaotic, because anytime allegation is made about somebody, then the person must lose her job. And I don't think that's the
you don't think that's the way
the point of the law? Yes, for law, once it is allegations are made, that's why there's a process to go through. Okay. And if she goes through that process and she's found guilty, the consequences are very clear. If she's innocent, the consequences are very clear. Okay. I think we should allow the law to work. We are preempting the law. Okay. If you go this way.
Nathan, I'm not preempting.
Well, maybe I should have to go, because I don't know you brought me to.
No. This was just an aside, because he asked this. No problem. That is okay. That's fair.
It's a bit unfair to pick on the lady. Yes, a lot of allegations have been made against her. She's going through the process. Why don't you allow her to go through the process?
Fair point. So we'll allow that to happen. Anyway, 2 minutes after 8. Actually, let's go back to 2 days